People living in Parc-ex are raising money to file an injunction against the city of Montreal. As Sarah Aldaba explains, they say removing parking spaces for bike paths will negatively affect them, but the city says bike paths are needed.
On Cap Avenue, more parking spots will soon be removed in favor of bike lanes.
It saddens me. It saddens me.
But a coalition says it's ready to fight back. Mark Perez is leading a group he says is raising money for a lawyer so they could file for an injunction.
If things were done properly, we could all win. That's the goal. The goal is to make sure that everybody gets everybody gets something out of this.
So far, Perez says they've raised $20,000, a few thousand shy of what they need to get started. He's asking for donations. The coalition says for many people living in Parc-ex, driving is not optional and they rely on street parking. This protest took place outside of a borough council meeting last October. This was in response to heated exchanges about the issue at a borough council meeting in September, which ended with police being called. People had gone to the borough council meeting to get the city to listen to their concerns, but were not pleased with the city's decisions to keep its plans as is. While the debate has since simmered down, people are still divided on the issue.
Bike paths don't really bother me. I always find parking on my street. So it's kind of 50-50 on how people stand on bike paths.
I don't feel it's really useful. The way it was before was just fine because there weren't that much bikes passing by here.
In a statement, the Villeray Park Extension Bureau says it will not be commenting on the legal proceedings for now. But regarding the bike path on Kelp, it says it needed to connect Ahuntsic-Cartierville, Parc-ex, and Outremont, and that people living here had asked for a bike path like this during public consultations in 2019. It added it will be sending out a statement to people living on Kelp and the neighboring streets about the precise details about the implementation of the project in mid-August. Sarah Aldaba, CBC News, Montreal.
Well, the city's plans to move a homeless shelter into a former palliative care center in Ahuntsic-Cartierville